I'm Dr. Ryan DeBell from themovementfix.com, and I want to talk to you guys about running, and in particular, a running issue that I had that a lot of people also have that come and see me in the clinic, and that is lateral knee pain, or pain on the outside of the knee when running. I used to have this so bad that after 400 meters or 500 meters of running, I literally had to stop because I had this sharp pain on the outside of my knee. Now, at the time when I had this, I was still in business school. This was before I went to chiropractic school, and all the treatment was always focused on my knee. So whether that was mobilizing the joint or scraping it with stainless steel tools, none of it helped. And I had to figure it out on my own. And so through a process, I figured it out. And not everybody's going to have the same underlying cause of why they have pain on the outside of the knee. So it's on an individual basis. But through watching myself and figuring things out, it turns out that I was running in a extended low back position. And what that looks like on a spine is, if you're running like this is exaggeration, but it changes the position of the hip. It loads the joints in the low back more, and it actually increases ground reaction forces, or how much impact your knee has to take every step. So the question you should ask yourself is, how do you know if someone's doing this or not? And the easiest way to figure it out is watch them run. And I watched myself run from the side, and I ran like this, butt sticking out, going here. And it turns out that that was the reason that my knee hurt so bad, because as soon as I changed that, it completely went away. And I've seen this happen multiple times in my clinic now, where people say, I've had knee pain for 10 years or 12 years, and nothing's helped. And all we do is change this little subtle position in the pelvis, and their knee pain goes away. So the way you can look for it is either watch them run, or you can have them go into a plank and see if they can maintain a neutral or even a slightly flexed low back position. So what that looks like is, if someone goes into a plank down here and their low back sags like this and they can't hold it in neutral or slightly rounded, you know that they have potentially some pelvic control issues in running. The reason why that can potentially cause pain is, if you think about it, all those muscles that attach to the pelvis, when you tilt like this, some of them get longer, some of them get shorter, so not everything is functioning as optimally as possible. So whether or not it's because their knee is loaded less, the muscles are too long or too short, I don't really care, as long as that person feels better when they run. So the ways that we can address this and get someone to not run in this overextended position is having them do a plank where they're actually here. The problem is, some people don't know how to get there. They don't know how to tilt their pelvis this way. So if they lay down on the ground, on their back like this, and put their hand here, and then press their low back into their hand, and do that a few times, that can give them a cue of how do they even get their body to do that. Because a lot of people don't have that connection to even tilt their pelvis like that. So once they have that, they can get into a cat-camel position, do that same sort of tilting, come up on their hands and knees like this, and then they can crawl around a little bit back and forth. And what that does is teach their brain how to keep their low back and pelvis in that position while their legs and their arms move. But that's not going to be the thing that ultimately improves them. They have to start integrating that into running. So when they're running, they have to do that same little tilt thing and think about, as they're going on the run, leading with their hips. So leading with the front of their pelvis. Because a lot of times this person, they're leading with their chest. And so if they tilt here and then run and lead with right here, it changes everything for that athlete. Now, as I said before, there's a lot of people who have lateral knee pain for a different reason. So this isn't going to be effective, it's for a different reason. So that's why we do that little movement analysis and watch them and see if they can do the plank, because we have to have the right solution for the right problem, otherwise we don't get results. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube so you get our videos once a week as they come out. 2015 is Movement Fix Mondays. Every Monday, I'm gonna have a new video for you guys. So if you go to YouTube and hit the subscribe button, which should be right here if you're watching this on a computer, if you're watching it on mobile, I'm just pointing to the air. So you get those directed to your email, or go to facebook.com/themovementfix and like us and follow us there so you get all this stuff as it comes out. And we're on Instagram @themovementfix. I'll see you guys next week.